Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are going to do the witch kit. Good morning. Good morning. Sally, I will be adding the bead sets to my website today, as well as the signs with the beads. So a lot of the beads I had signs specifically made for. So some of those will be coming out as well. And the ribbon and sign set for the skull. What's that ribbon called that I used the other day on the skeleton, on the skull wreath? Gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It just left my mind. This ribbon. Good morning, Kim. How are you? Good morning, everybody. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Who knows the name of that ribbon? Well, those sets will be out as well. So a lot of new things being added this week. So we are going to do the Wreath of Joy kit. I believe there are 5 left now. So if you want this kit, go grab it. It comes with the 10-inch witch face. Good morning from Tickety Talk. Good morning, y'all. It comes with the 14-inch Wreath of Joy frame. It comes with the witch hat. So stinking cute. It comes with this amazing swirl ribbon. And it comes with the roll of the border stripe and a roll of black for her hair. And your zip ties. Comes with your zip ties. I know, it's so cute. I know, a lot going on. A lot. So, y'all ready? Let me bring you down so I can show you the plan. Gotta have a plan. So I'm going with the 2 brackets right up and down. That is going to be Senna. So it's going to sit something like that. So her hat is going to sit something like that. So the part for her hair is going to be centered here. And that'll make more sense when I get into it, okay? So we're going to have the hair going this way and then this way. And then her collar down here at the bottom for the witch. And then we can add a bow. Okay, so that's the plan in my head. Let's do it. Okay, so we are going to start. And what I can do is I will take a pipe cleaner so we always know where our bottom is, especially, this might be especially for y'all watching. So we're just going to take this, and this is going to be our bottom. So everything is going to be centered from the bottom. So the 2 sections to the right and the left up to the brackets are going to be her collar. And then everything from that bracket up is going to be hair. Okay, so because I still want the witch face to sit flush, I'm going to show you how we can add the collar here on that third ring and still have it flush. So from here to here, we're going to be working underneath. Okay. No, I'm not putting my sign on first. So the collar is going to go on the third ring and the second ring. Just stay with me. Once we get into it, it'll make more sense, I promise. Okay. So for now, we are going to take this off. We're going to do our collar first, and then we're going to add our face, and then we're going to add our hair. Okay. So this is our bottom. The collar. Let me show you how to make the collar. Now I cut 16, but I don't think we're going to use 16. We are going to use 4 and 4 in each section, and then 1, 2, 3. So 3, 6 plus 8, 14. I cut 16 because when I was prepping, I wasn't sure how we were going to do that, but all right. So we've got our 10-inch piece of mesh. We have our elastic band that I just get from the Dollar Tree, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks, Dana. Lit up that rose. All right. So curve side down. I did wood burn these at 10 inches, y'all. So we are going to scrunch from cut edge to cut edge. Just like that. So this is going to be a one-sided ruffle. And then we're going to take it and we're going to flip it one over the other. Just like that. This is a kit. It is available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. And then we're going to take this end and we're just going to band it. Not like that. Okay, so we're just creating the collar to go around the witch. All right, so we are going up here. We're actually going to put these on the grid itself. So I'm going to take and we're just going to put one kind of in the middle. And then one on each side of that. And I'm using the ones right next to the bar on that metal grid. Now, because we're working underneath, I'm flipping over the mesh and we're coming right up under and bringing it through the bottom. So it looks something like that. Now you're going to ask, why am I doing that? I'm doing that so that our zip tie head is at the bottom and not on top, so that our face will still sit flush. Okay. So this collar is going to hug the bottom of that witch face. Does that make sense? Hello, hello. Where do you get the grid? Do you cut that yourself? These frames are from Wreath of Joy, and it already has the metal grid on them, so you don't have to add anything. Okay, gonna come right up under, bring it around and through. School starts today. Monk has his orientation today. They officially start back Friday here. Okay, now we'll fluff all this back up. Kind of just like that. You ordered one? Yay! So we're doing 3 on this first. On the third ring, the very inside ring. Hey, hey. This is a zip tie cutter, so it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. So just like that. And now our face will still sit flush. But what I probably should have done is do that ring first. So let me show you why. So with the witch hat, and I can't see the rest of that. So I'm going to show you what, because now we're going to have to work under. So I'm going to show you here. Do that middle ring first, y'all. I did, Stephanie. I certainly did. So we're doing 4 on that middle ring. So we're going to do it out to the side and then just slide it in place. Oh, the witch hat and the booty. Probably not. I know the ribbon shed had the booty. And I believe Craft Outlet has it as well, Catherine. So we are doing 4 in each section here at the bottom. Just slide it in place. So we're just creating the collar for the witch. And I'm going to show you that fold again. Okay, so now on this one, y'all, I done forgot where my bottom was. Listen, it's okay. So this is now my bottom. So over here, I'm going to have to work under, okay? So do that middle ring first. This is why I always say, watch my videos all the way through and then start to put yours together. Oh, I know. I love that ribbon too. Isn't it cool? Okay, so we're just sliding these up, sliding those over, and then we'll lay these back down. What's behind me? So tomorrow we are doing the eyeball kit. And then Wednesday, we are doing the spider web kit. So see how it kind of just gets all ruffled together? This is a 14-inch frame with a 10-inch metal sign. That's what comes in this kit. The eyeball kit. It's just a fun kit with the eyeball beads. All right, last one going in here. So you can see how it's going to be easier. Just make sure you start on that middle ring. So you'll always learn what not to do here. But this is how we learn, right? I'm going to show you the petal here again in just a minute. All right, so we're going to bring those in together, bring these back down. Okay. Exactly, Albert. I eventually get it figured out. All right, so we're going to come back to this side and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And I'm going right next to the grid, right next to the bar. Okay, grid right next to the bar. Put these last two in, and then I'll show you the fold again. Okay, now remember here, never mind. On this top part, remember we are working from the back. Okay, so we're flipping it over. Bringing it through this section and zipping it in. That way our face will still sit flush to the frame. Okay, so flip it over. Grab that. Bring it right through. And up. All right, so let me make this last one. So you'll need that. You'll need a band. Good morning, good morning. All right, 10-inch piece of mesh, curl side down. We're going to scrunch, cut edge to cut edge. We're going to bring right over left. So creating our one-sided ruffle. And then grab this end and just band it. So you have your one-sided ruffle. So all the ruffle is on one side. All right. Flip it upside down. Bring it through. And you can still see I'm taking that zip tie over that elastic band. So if the elastic band ever breaks, it's not going to fall all over your wreath. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the back. And this is what it looks like from the front. A nice little ruffle for our witch. Now we're going to go ahead and add the witch face, and you will see it still fits nice and flush. So we're going to get the pipe cleaner, and we only need half. So I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to grab our jewelry punch. And I'm just going to put a hole on each side. So now we have our holes. We're going to take a pipe cleaner, put it right through. Maybe. Give it a couple twists. And now we can add our sign directly onto the top of our metal grid. I'm just seeing where it's hitting. On each side and putting it right through. And I'm going to turn it over. Okay, just like that. I've got it wrapped around this first grid. And I'm just pulling it tight and giving it a couple twists. Yeah, you can definitely use floor wire. Absolutely. Okay, now just making sure. Let's cut off those frays. If it's too much around the base, you can just see how I'm kind of curling it. Just like that. Now we're going to do the hair. Our face is secured. So 10-inch pieces of the black mesh. I cut the whole roll. You will probably have a couple pieces left over. So you're going to need the inside of your mesh tube. We're going to take this 10-inch piece curved side up, diamond shape. We're going to take our mesh roller, put it right in. So we are rolling this mesh diagonally from the way we typically roll it. Okay, so roll right up the middle. Once we get to this piece, which is the piece on the other side, just roll it up, hold that down, pull your tube out. We're going to place that folded piece straight down, and then I'm kind of elongating it, making it longer, and then we're just going to take it, we're going to fold it in half to one side, just like that, and we're going to clip it. Okay, I am putting 2 pieces of mesh per petal. Okay, curl side up, diamond shape inside of your mesh roller, rolling it diagonally. Just pull that out. Make sure that piece is straight down. Elongating it, flipping it to one side. It's a witch's hair. Doesn't matter what these look like. So I'm not looking for perfection. And then we're going to take this and this piece, put them right next to each other. Pull our clip off. Grab a band. And we're just going to band them together. So that is going to be our witch's hair. And I'll do that one more time when we get to the end. 2 pieces of mesh per zip tie. Thank you, Albert. Okay. So right here's my top. Her hat is going to sit about right here. So we have section or bar. So it's going to fit. I'm going to attach it to that middle ring halfway in between. So it'll look something like that. So I want the part of her hair to be right here. So we're going to go one way with the hair and then the other way with the hair. Okay. So I am putting 4 pieces in each section. Now, obviously, when we get here, we're going to part the ways. Okay. This hair just like, I know, me too. Should see me when I get up in the morning. So we start from the bottom and work up. So we're just going to take our zip tie, and you can actually go ahead and put 4 of these on if you want and close them. Just like that. So we're putting 4. Okay, so we're taking, it's kind of hard to do this, and putting our mesh into the zip tie. Just like this. And then just scrunching it down. Okay. Damask. Thanks, Lynn. Okay, just scrunching it down. Okay. Hello, hello. We'll kind of get all this situated at the end. Okay, now here's the section where our hat's going to go, so we're going to part it. So I'm doing 1, 2, going this way, and then 1, 2, going that way. So I'm going to go ahead and load the 4, but I'm only putting 2 in right now. Am I making it look harder than it actually is, y'all? Why not use black zip ties for the hair? Because I don't have black. That's the only reason. I don't carry black. But you can use whatever you want. You won't see it when I'm done. Okay, 2 going down. Hello, hello. Okay. And then our hat's going to go here. Look how cute that is. So stinking cute. All right. So now we're going to work from this side because remember, that's our part. So now we're going to go this way. So we're putting 4 in each section. And we're going down this way. Lay that over. There we go. Good morning, Johnny boy. I'm so smart. I try to be. It's hard sometimes coming up with new stuff. But even yesterday when I was in here prepping, I was like, okay, what are you going to do now? Because you know you got to do something that you ain't never done before, right? Now, if you don't want to use the rolls for the hair, then you can just do ruffles, y'all. Do whatever you want. Just have fun with it. That's what it's all about, right? So, y'all, I may or may not have ordered an arbor to go around my Halloween cemetery. Because it's not big and bulky, right? You can take it apart and pack it up. So, yeah. Have you ever tried doing a painted foam head in a wreath? I have. I've done it twice, I believe. Both of them are on my YouTube channel. One was a challenge. And then, is that one on my YouTube channel? I don't remember. I know the rolls just make it a little, you know, witchy. Okay, 4. But I know I've done a couple. They should be on my YouTube channel. One actually may be on Ranch House page. You'd have to go back probably, what, 3 or 4 years? So I don't do them often, but they are fun. So I'm just kind of scooting those till I hit resistance. I should have brought a spider up here or something. We could have added a spider. I'm getting ready, Mary, to show those again. So hang tight. All right, and then these two right here at the top, remember we're parting it. It's going to go this way. So we've got one. And we've got one more. So let's go ahead and put that aside. And I'm going to show you how we do that. So it looks like you are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra pieces. So if you wanted, you could do maybe every other and add 3, or we can add it to that, you know, to the outside row. You'll have 4 pieces left if you cut your entire roll. All right, inside of a mesh roller, 2 pieces of 10-inch mesh and a band or a zip tie, however you want to do that. So we are taking our 10-inch piece of mesh, curl side up, diamond shape, using the inside of our mesh roller, and we're going to wrap it around that tube diagonally. Once we get to this corner, this corner, that's going to go straight down. Pull your tube out. You can see I'm just kind of pulling it, elongating it, bringing one side around so that both of them are on the same side. Grab a clip and just clip it. Oh, Lori, really? Does that mean I get the exercise too? Doing our next piece, roll it diagonally. These do not need to be perfect. It's a witch's hat, y'all, or a witch's hair. Pull this out. I just kind of stretch it, elongate it, bring both around to the same side. Take your other piece, put it right next to that first piece. Take them both and just band it. So we're using 2 rolled pieces per zip tie. Thanks, Kelly. All right, putting our last piece in. So that's what we have. We've got the parting of the ways right here. So let me show you from the back. So top and bottom, we did 4, 4, and 2 all go in one direction, and then 4 and 2 go in the other direction. Okay. You know what we may do? Just to get rid of those extra 4 pieces, let's make 2 more sets. Just because, well, number one, I don't want 4 pieces just laying around because I'll just end up throwing them away. Hey, Diana. Okay, the one right next to the other. Just like that. Her hair looks like mine. The same thing with these last 2. Good morning, good morning. And we are just going to, I'm just going to add them right here at the part, one going this way, one going that way, just to give it some extra hair behind that hat. And just to use it so it's not laying around. That fall head instead of bed head, right? Okay, so one going this way, one going that way. Or you could have actually put them both in the same zip tie. Okay. Perfect. All right, so for the hat, I am going about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 inches up from the bottom with my awl, and we're going to add 2 holes. And run a pipe cleaner right through there. With my awl. It's an AWL, almost like a smaller version of an ice pick, but it's an awl. My accent probably just butchered it, but it's AWL. It's an awl. All right. So let me put this on and then I'll turn it over and show y'all. We may have to go in from the side as well, but let's see once we get it on. She needs a can of hairspray. So I think I would go ahead and put, you don't necessarily need to. I think it looks kind of cute sitting kind of up like that. But let's go ahead and I'm just going to bring all that hair in. Look how stinking cute that is. Yes, this is a kit. It is available. There were 5 left when I came on. Right, Laura? They do add an extra dimension to the flat wreath. Definitely. All right. So if you want to add a bow, this comes in your kit. You can add a bow. I'm just gonna do, I think I'm gonna do extra tails and just 1 loop on each side. I know, Dana, don't come after me. We'll just go with our 14. I'm gonna double the tails. And then we're just going to do 1 loop. Because if I do any more than that, then it may start going over the face. So I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. And just give it some extra tails. See, I knew you would. You'll come back and rewatch later? Perfect. Have a good day. And then we're gonna use our pipe cleaner. Words aren't coming to me again. So just a very simple bow. Right here in the middle. Where's my bar? Right there's my bar. So we're going to go right here in the middle. Or you don't have to add a bow at all. It comes in your kit. Definitely just a preference for sure. You know what you could do as well? I don't know. It just kind of add some of these shorter, loop them into the hair. That's an option as well. So So I'm just going to slant cut our tails. It is, Diana. I'll message you, girlfriend. Enhanced bedhead. Exactly. Or you could get, look, y'all, like some 7/8. Do I have 7/8 black? Glittered black. I do not. But let me just cut a piece of this because I need to see. Just going to roll one side just so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. So kind of put that in, zip it in with your and kind of wrap it around that hair. Even like a black glitter 7/8 or something like that. Oh, puzzle piece. Am I almost? Thanks, Dana. You see what I'm saying? Like, how cool would that be? Even in like a purple or something like that. Definitely not a scary witch, but that would be cute, y'all. All right, let me bring y'all up. In purple, yes, any of the colors. Oh, Lord, puzzle. Oh, go back, go back. Nope, fail. Hold on, Tickety Talk, I'm trying. Oh, fail. Okay, I did it. If you did a nutcracker face, how would you do the, oh, Lord. I don't know, I'd have to think about that one. Look how stinking cute that is. Y'all know what I'm thinking. Hold on, let me look. If they are, let me bring y'all down and show you a little something, something. Hold on. If they are sticking out too much for you, then you can kind of tame them. What I would do is just take another, well, I'm going to flatten my bow. Take another zip tie, run it through. Sorry, I didn't bring y'all down enough. Run it through and around that bar. Take it through the back of your mesh. Zip it down. And see how it just brought that down? So if it's sticking out for you too much, try that hack and it'll stay in place. And you won't see that zip tie back there. Okay, so there you go. There's your witch kit. It's so cute. Yeah, you could staple it together as well for sure. However you wanted to do that. Then, I mean, if it's outside, you might run the risk of the staple rusting or something. So that's just an easy hack that's not going to affect anything. So there you go, monkeyscreations.com. And we can adjust her collar however we need to. Okay. Too cute. So this week, let's see. Today we did the witch. Tomorrow we're doing the eyeball kits. Wednesday we are doing the spider web kits. Friday, I think I'm going to do a Christmas themed dragon with some legs so that we can forget about Elf on the Shelf for the rest of the December. And then new sets are coming out. Fall sets are still available on my website. Halloween sets will be coming out with the damask ribbon that some of y'all wanted. Bead sets are coming. Y'all, just check my website. There's too much. It's too much, man. All right. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Here's what it looks like from the back. So all of those pipe cleaners will get tucked all in. You get to see me all week doing wreaths. Cups and pens are probably going to be Thursday. I'm still working on that. Actually, for cups, Taylor is taking over cups, y'all. So Taylor will be live Tuesday with t-shirts, Wednesday with cups, and Thursday with t-shirts again. So Taylor is taking over cups. So Thursday morning, I will probably do pens. But we're still trying to work out the rest of that week. So you like the white cat? Awesome. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.